Alan provided a little D-Files update. If
Sort
you follow my pal Al on X, Alan is very opinionated and will dip in. And sometimes I have no idea what he's talking about. He's very, you share your thoughts. Sometimes I'm like, is he for this or against it? Here's an interesting thing. You comment. Variety says, Bob Iger, Disney 2025 compensation, $45.8 million.
That's how much he made last year.
It's up 11.5%. Median Disney employee compensation, $56,000, $56,932. Iger pay ratio to median employee is 805 to 1.
Yeah. Let's also point out the Disney employee compensation, the 56,000, half of those live in California.
I don't know how you live in California. I mean, you got to live in a household where a lot of people are making money. That's, I know how I live. I go to movies and don't do much, but that's living below your means is an art form, which I have perfected. But Alan quote tweeted this Variety, and you should read your own tweet.
Yeah. Only in America can you make 45.8 million in a year, tank your company creatively, and incur massive layoffs. Question, is Disney better off today than it was when he took over?
Well, Alan, you should answer your own question.
Should I answer? No. And I'll tell you why. When he took over, when Bob Iger took over Disney was in trouble. Disney was going in the wrong direction. Michael Eisner was basically at a point where he was protecting his stock prices than he was growing the Walt Disney Company. He had fired Roy Disney Jr. off of the board. That led to a massive war between the Disney family and the Disney Company. And Bob Iger came in. He was on the board at the time, and he basically brokered peace between the two, and as a result became the new overseer of Disney. And if you remember, I would say for the first 4 years, it looked like Bob Iger was making great decisions. He brought in John Lasseter. He bought Pixar. He bought the Muppets. He bought Marvel. Back when that happened, it looked like great ideas. He bought Star Wars, all feeling like they were all great ideas. And then he took everything he had done and just thoroughly trashed it to where nothing. Look, what's happened to Star Wars since Disney bought it? What happened to Marvel since Disney bought it? What happened to the Muppets when Disney bought it? What happened to John Lasseter when he got hired? What happened to everything John Lasseter was? Basically John Lasseter was the creative messiah of Disney, and they got rid of him. And look at where they are now. I would venture to say that I would much rather have Disney not buy these things and then have Bob Iger ruin it than to have just continued on with how Michael Eisner at that time was destroying the company. That's my opinion.
Well, let's go.
But to the point of the tweet that I said, the guy earned $45 million and people lost their jobs. Mm-hmm. Massive layoffs at Disney, and yet he earns $45 million. What does that tell you about what it's like to be a CEO of a major company?
Well, there you are. I just wanted to talk about Disney with Alan.